actually likes their job? What if I told you that your job leads to most college students failing? Do you still like your job? Studies have found that undergrad students are 1.5 times more likely to fail than students in regular classrooms. You know, of course, some good can come out of lecture classes because, you get over a lot of information in an hour than you would in a regular class. And, lecture classes mainly work for students who are auditory learners. So that means that usually for the ones who are good listeners, all they have to do is hear the information and they can remember it and write it down. There's an event every year at Harvard called the Harvard Initiative in Learning and Teaching, where professors come together and discuss innovative strategies for learning and teaching. One year there was a professor there named Eric Mazur, and he came up with the peer instruction. How he came up with the peer instruction was, one day in his physics class, he decided to go over one topic, like a big chunk of the class. So he had visuals, he had pictures, he had diagrams on the board, and he even decided to explain it like for 30 minutes of the class. And he thought, oh, I did really good, but then when the test came, half of the students on the test failed. So he decided, oh, what can I do next? So he came up with peer instruction. And basically what it is it simply helps students become more prepared, and it also helps them engage with each other more. So what he does is he'll have a web monitoring system, and he'll have questions where students will answer them from the book, and then he'll put it on there. And also there's a section where students can put like where they're confused and questions that they have. So then what he would do next is he would have you and your peer come together and try to figure it out instead of just giving you the answer right away. What he has found over the last 20 years of doing this is that it is very effective in the class, and that in most cases you understand the class more when you have another peer with you trying to help you understand. And it's not because you're cheating, it's simply because you have a more deeper understanding of what you are talking about because you have someone there to help you. What Mazir has found effective is that he tried to adapt to his class rather than the class adapting to him. So he tried to make sure that everyone had a good understanding and they took away something from the class. I understand that students fresh out of high school, they have to adapt to the classrooms, but that doesn't mean that the professors doesn't have to too. And teaching lecture classes may be hard on students, but it doesn't have to be. I think that you all as professors should try to change for your students so they can really take something away from the longest hour of their life. Thank you.